and welcome to yet another tool tip. My name is Arlene and I'm delighted to be with you once again to share another time-saving Excel tool tip. Do you find yourself scrolling up and down your spreadsheet trying to figure out if you're in the right column to be entering in your text? Because the position that you're in has resulted in the column heading disappearing off the top of the screen. In today's tool tip, we'll take a look at how to freeze those column headings and the row headings onto the screen so that it doesn't matter where you are, you'll be able to know which column you're typing in and which row you should be typing in. The key to freezing columns and rows onto the screen is where you position your cursor before clicking on the freeze button icon. In this first example, I want to keep my column headings on the screen as well as my row headings so that as I scroll down, I don't lose the column heading at the top and I know which column I'm working on. And as I move across to the right, I don't lose my row headings. As I mentioned previously, you need to position your cursor below the column heading that you want to freeze and to the right of the row heading. And then you go to the View option on the menu and select Freeze Panes. And the top option there is to freeze both of them. Alternatively, you can either freeze the rows or the columns. I freeze those, and now when I scroll, it will keep my column headings up the top. And then as I scroll to the right, it will keep my row headings on the left. In the second example, I have headings up right at the top. So what I'll do is lift up the data to the point where my column heading sits at the top of the screen. Again, select into the area where I want to freeze. And in this case, I'm only freezing my columns. So I'll freeze the top row. And now when I scroll, it will stay there. I have not lost my other rows, but they're just not visible on the screen while I'm working with the spreadsheet. I hope that tool tip gives you something that you can work with to speed up your rate of work.